Okay, my name is John Gonzalez. I'm a Transit Support Coordinator Level 2. I have been one, this will be my first year as it, but before that I was a Transit Support Level 1.
This guy interviewing.
So it's been now, what, 5.5, 6 years. 6 years in January. I was a traffic checker before that, so it makes a total of about 9 years. 4 years as a checker.
Go back home.
Current job title.
Get up at 3:30 in the morning, come all the way back.
Transit supervisor in New York City Transit.
Because I don't know how long.
How many years?
About 7 years as a transit supervisor.
And is there any other positions that you had done, prior to that?
Prior to being a supervisor, I was a traffic checker with various jobs.
My name is Vanessa McLeod. I've been working for the New York City Transit Authority for 13 years. One is a traffic checker, 12 as a supervisor.
The best thing about the job, it's fast-paced. There's a lot of things going on.
Best parts of my job is dealing with the people. Dealing with the people on a daily basis. From supervision to outright dealing with the customers. That's the best part. You're interacting with the customers on a daily basis.
Dislikes. Too many rules. Too many rules to keep up with. That's the only thing I dislike. It's just too many rules to keep up with.
And is with the department that you're working in now, how long you been a supervisor for?
12 years.
12 years, and 1 year as a traffic checker. How did that work out for you?
How did it work out for me? I was a checker, come to work every day, do what I had to do. Made sure my attendance was good. Made sure my work was good. That's how I became a supervisor. Applied for it and got it. I think that they should make all our traffic checkers full-time. I just think they deserve that. They work hard. They should make them full-time. There should be no part-time jobs in the authority. All jobs should be full-time.
The most difficult things about this is also, our customers, they need to be served, give them service. We have sometimes delays, traffic and whatnot, and, that kind of further, displeases our passengers. So we try to make it best way accommodating by getting our passengers on the bus, getting the buses out, or getting our trains out, and get them out and get them to their destinations smoothly as possible.
And describe the most challenging part of your job.
Challenging part of my job is not knowing what to expect every day. Every day when you come to work, there's always something new. Dealing with the people. And every time or every day, there's a different situation with the train system. Either a train is down, there's a single problem, but the transit is doing their best. And we're sent out there to provide customer service and or put up signs, put up notices about the trains, deviations and diversions, and that the trains are running on time.
What is your most memorable moment as a part of the department?
Oh, I have seen so many things. Let's see.
Your number one favorite moment that you always kept in mind that was just stuck with you for so long you'll never forget it.
I got quite a few of those. Let me pick a good one. Let me think. That's going to require me. You know what? Just seeing people do the foolishness that they do every day. That's it for me. I see so many things that I thought I saw it all, like dudes surfing on top of the train, the pole dance on the L train. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the guy on the L train, not the L train, on the 2 train. One night coming to work, one Halloween, like 4 years ago, there was a guy on the L train. The 2 train. When I tell you it was a party on that 2 train from 180th to Nevins, it was a party on that train. That guy had everybody singing, dancing, picking at everybody playing his guitar. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. It was. I ain't never seen people so happy. They was just happy.
What is the most memorable job experience you ever had working for New York City Transit?
On the concourse line, I'm in at 8 o'clock at night.
Well, there were so many.
I'm supposed to pick a van.
There were so many, and it's hard to define just one memorable.
Your one most favorite moment that you always that kept in your mind.
No, but I'm saying
That's when I got promoted to supervisor. When I put in for transit supervisor, and my superiors recognized that I would be a good candidate and a good supervisor based on my past experience. Once I made supervisor, that's one of my most memorable times of my employment.
What is your most memorable job experience
When
as
I
part
worked
of
at Old School Shea Stadium, and I was the guy, not to throw a lot of hot air on me, but yeah, I was the guy with the bullhorn telling people where to go, and I was featured on 2 stations on TV, one of them being for Shea Stadium, the other one being for the shuttle bus operation on the A that happened a few years ago as a checker. So basically I have a lot of mouth. I'm very straightforward and usually on point and know what's going on.
what are your goals so far with transit? What are you looking forward to do in the future?
In the future, I'm looking forward to be a superintendent and then a general, hopefully one day. Hopefully.
GS.
Yes, Lord.
What is your most ultimate job goal as part of New York City Transit?
Well, my goal is definitely to move up. I do have the know-how, and there's a couple of little things I just need to spruce up here and there, and ultimately, go to superintendent, general superintendent, eventually maybe a director. And if there's still more time, I'll probably go to senior director, on the way up.
Executive vice president.
Moving up the ladder to executive. But right now, I'm not, as you can see, I'm not a kind of suit and tie kind of guy yet, but it's coming. I just got to slowly evolve into it. So basically, right now, I'm still a polo shirt, so I'm gradually going there from a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy.
What is your ultimate job goal of the transit system?
Ultimate job goals. Number one is to stay healthy, and make sure all my employees stay healthy while they're working, and retire healthy. And make sure all my employees do a good and impeccable job while they're working. That's the goal. The goal is to make sure that, number one, all my employees are working safely and they're healthy. They came in here healthy and they go back home to their families healthy.
No, they're going to
And my goal
fast track north.
also for myself and the employees.
One change you would like to see on today's subway and bus system, and the changes that are necessary for our passengers to better see the future?
Well, right now, the one in the major future, hopefully, is 2nd Avenue subway. That's a feat that needs to be completed. It's been in the making since the beginning of the century. So, I mean, 2nd Avenue subway is something I would love to see and live to see it complete. Other things like, say, we're starting to slowly go into the computer age, and a lot of the electronics and stuff, like countdown clocks, the bus time that tells us when the next arrivals are. Those are good feats that, they need to really work on in the near future. But for right now, the technology we have is right now adequate for our fast pace. But I would like to see it keep up with it in the future. So basically what we have now, train arrivals, bus arrivals, right now we're starting to pick up the pace with other cities, because I know some of the other cities, they got smaller transit systems. They have it advanced where they track your bus from the minute it left the depot all the way to your stop. So it's pretty much going that way, and that's where it's going to go.
And as far as the New York City transit system itself, from dating back from the beginning of time to today, what would you like to change from the past to make things a little bit different now?
Well, on the New York City Transit point of view, the station's probably going to be still the same way as anybody would remember it. You know, some stations need more room, maybe because as the population is growing, you know, some stations are very, you know, a little tight. Canal Street being one of them, downstairs. Maybe need knock away another wall, or make an area where a waiting area where we take something from the past and now move it to the off-hour waiting area, and make it into a modified waiting area where the space won't become an issue, no crowding, and since it's a very busy station, it needs to kind of catch up. So basically a basic, you know, shave a few feet off the walls, make a little more room so passengers can move around, and instead of being overcrowded and, you know, become a safety hazard. So
name one change that you would like to see in today's transit system now.
One change I'd like to see, at least on the letter trains. It already happened on the number trains. I think that was the best thing that can ever, one of the best things that can ever happen to the transit system. They put down a time clocks telling you when the train is pulling in. And they need that on every subway line in every station. That's one of the best things. At least you'll know. If the train is doing in 10 minutes, it's coming within 10 minutes. If it's doing in 18 minutes, you know it's coming in. You're not sitting there looking down an empty, dark tunnel waiting for the train to come in. You already know. Now you can sit back and relax, but you know that train will be in somewhere around the time they say, within a minute or two of the time they say.
And what about the bus system?
The bus systems have already improved. Now they have on time. They need that same system at many of the bus stops, but they also have that system online there where you can go online and look at your telephone. It'll tell you what bus and the bus number that should be approaching that stop. So that's great, but I think there should be some. I guess it'll cost too much money, but there should be some signs at different stops telling you what time the bus is due to arrive.
With the New York City system itself, is there any changes that you would like to change if, you know, from beginning of time to now? Is there any particular change that you would like to improve?
Let's see. One thing I would love to improve, make the BX41 run more and faster. That's about it. I mean, it ain't that bad, but, you know. It's some things that need tweaking. Not too many things, but it's some things that need tweaking. I can give you a list as tall as me, but we don't have time for that. I don't know. Just improve the service. That's all. Get the people better service for their money. That's all.
With your experiences working with people, do you really see customer service to be improvement, or do you think we need better improvements?
There's always room for improvement, but I know one thing. When it comes to customer service, I do the best I can, because without our customers, there's no transit authority. There is no transit authority. Without our customers, got to treat the people right now.
And, well, you have anything else you want to say to your fans?
My fans? Hi, that's all. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just going to be me, and I'll be here for the duration. Ain't going nowhere. So if y'all see me on the train, say hi.